What's up? There's literally nothing going on. Hence why I'm on here. I am bored out of my mind. So, feel free to stay, feel free to leave, whatever you so please. I'm gonna look up topics to talk about. And we're just gonna sit and ramble about them. Okay. We're gonna go down the list. Let's see. Hobbies. So the first thing to talk about is hobbies. All right, what are you guys' favorite hobbies? Mine is playing instruments, singing a little bit. I like to read. I like to be out in nature, like, a lot. What else? I work out here and there. I like the longboard. Got a really cool longboard I've had for a few years. I would love to hear what you guys like to do. What else? I don't really know what else. I don't do that much. I like to drive around. There's not much to do here, so driving around, listening to music, go get an ice cream cone, stuff like that. All right. Next topic. I feel like this is kind of like a get to know me, so I guess we'll go about it that way. Next up, favorite food. What's your guys' favorite food? Mine is, this is so silly. Mine is, I love steak and chicken like crazy. I love chicken. I can eat chicken every single day. I actually just had chicken and like multiple times a day. What else? I love ice cream. I have a huge sweet tooth, with many, many things. If you guys could choose between candy, like chocolate or like what is it called, like hard candy, like Starburst and like things like that, would you rather choose like a chocolate bar like a Snickers or Reese's, or like more of like Nerd Rope, or like, I don't know, some other thing in that area, like Skittles, Laffy Taffy, things like that? I used to be like obsessed with Reese's, like Reese's peanut butter cups growing up, but I don't know, doesn't hit the same anymore. So I like kind of like the hard candy, like Starbursts are great. I used to eat Skittles so much. They were my favorite, and then I found out what's in them, and they're horrible for you, so not surprised, but still disappointed. So I love Nerd Rope, things like that. So yeah, there's that. We have this one gas station where they have like for real shakes. Have you guys ever like went to a gas station? You can pick like a flavor, throw it in like the machine, and like it's a shake. That's one of my favorite things ever. And like Dippin' Dots, gas station Dippin' Dots, they hit different. It's so good. Okay, next topic. Hometown. Where are you guys from? I'm from Michigan. Very, very, very small town. So like around like right here. A lot of cows and fields and things like that. We just got a Myers, and we just got our first Starbucks. So it's slowly growing. We were supposed to have a skate park at one point, but the people on our board are like super old dudes, and they're like, people are gonna get hurt, and they voted against it. So that sucks. I feel like they need to put an age limit on things like that. Like running in office. But anyway, enough about that. I'm not a big fan of my hometown, but I'm not gonna sit here and bash it either. Okay, on the next list of things to talk about in our topic thing, I looked up on Google, movies. What are your guys' favorite movies? Growing up, my favorite was Transformers. All the way, the entire series. I love Transformers. Like, it was bad. Like, I was obsessed with Transformers. I feel like, what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Those were the best. Like, number 1, number 2, number 3. Those are great. Still hate that they got rid of Megan Fox in the third one. That was devastating. Okay, what else? What's some of my favorite movies? I watched Dune 2. Did you guys see Dune 2? Or Dune 2? I said Dune 2. Wait. I'm confusing myself. I seen Dune 2, I think last year or the year before, and without seeing the first one. That one was actually spectacular. I don't know. It was a great movie. How they did it, I was so hooked, and I didn't even know what was going on. I don't know where they were. I didn't understand most of it, but it was incredible. So that's like the most recent like movie that I watched that I was just like, holy shit. I did watch, is it Nosferatu or Nosferatu? The most recent one with Bill Skarsgård. He's spectacular. I love him as an actor. It's amazing. Every time I watch something with him, I'm just like, just completely blown out of the water. Like, the movie itself is great, but like to sit there and be like, holy crap, this guy's phenomenal. Like, that's what I like to do. And just kind of like think about, you know, everything that's gone into making the movie and shit. Great topics here. Great topics. I don't want to talk about that. Next one is work, but my work's great, I will say, but I just got out of work, so I'm going to go to the next topic. It says weather, but I don't know if we want to talk about the weather. Let's go to travel. Okay, the next topic, travel. Where do you guys like want to travel? I have been obsessed with Ireland since I was in 3rd grade. Mainly because I started watching WWE at that time, and my favorite wrestler was from Ireland. And so I was like looking into, you know, that region and everything. I absolutely became in love with it, and I have been ever since. So I really love Ireland. Never been there. Hope to at some point in my life. I've been obsessed with New York ever since I was a kid. Never been there. I would love to at some point. I love the thought of going to New Zealand. I think just nature-wise, like, it looks so gorgeous. At least in the places I've seen. I think the same with, isn't it Switzerland? That is, like, really, really, like, picturesque, like, really nice. I don't know. Let's look that up. But, I was playing GeoGuessr with my friend the other day. This is what happens when you, like, ADHD person just going live. I'm going to talk about absolutely everything. I was playing GeoGuessr with my friend the other day, and there was some place in Africa, or was it South America? You know what? I don't know. But I was like, holy crap. Oh, it was Peru. And I was like, holy shit. That place looks amazing. I would love to go there at some point. I want to go visit everywhere. I have, like, obviously, my main goal in life is to be a professional, like, performer, musician, singer. But besides that, something I really want to put effort into doing is like traveling as far and wide as I can and learning about like people's spirituality and like religions. I'm not a religious person, but I just think it's like outside of America and like learning about their communities and everything, it just seems so beautiful to me, and what they do to like in their practices, and like just showing like gratefulness to like nature and everything. I don't know. There's something just really nice about it. There's someone reversing in front of my window. That was really odd. Anyway. But yeah, so I've always wanted to travel to I'm trying to think where it was, but I watched these videos on YouTube where like these shamans will do these like cleanses and stuff, and I have no idea what's going on, but it's like it just looks so nice. Scotland is on your bucket list. That is actually on mine as well. Have you ever watched Traitors? What is it? I don't know the name. Like the host, that's the word I'm looking for. The host is Alan Cumming. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's from Scotland, I believe. At least I'm pretty sure he has a Scottish accent, from what I can tell. It just won some awards. I think it won last year as well, like an Emmy. It's amazing. So, at least I enjoy it. And I don't like controversy. Like, I don't like drama, but it's a show kind of based around that. It's like people from Survivor, Beverly Hills Housewives, RuPaul's Drag Race, and just like, Big Brother. And they all go in this castle in Scotland. And 3 of them, or like a couple of them, are picked as traitors. And so every night someone gets killed off. And everyone there is great at lying, like lying to people's faces. So they're trying to figure out who the traitors are, and like it's fun to watch. So yeah, I'm watching season 3 right now. Wait for the next episode to be released. It's really good. But yeah, I think Scotland is gorgeous. As well. I think that whole kind of like hemisphere over there with like Ireland, northern like UK is, I don't know, that's on my bucket list for sure. How about that? To my trash TV lens, finishing Love is Blind. Nice. Well, hope you like it. I don't watch enough trash TV, I don't think. I don't know. I'm just getting into shows. I stopped watching TV like back in high school, just because I don't even think I had a TV in my room, and I just stopped really watching stuff. But I'm trying to get back into it because I feel so out of the loop with everything anymore. What up, Connor? Not much. I'm just bored, so I hopped on here. Usually I have always like a topic or something planned, but not this time. So I looked up topics to talk about. So we just talked about travel, where we want to travel to. Next up is music. I use Netflix to motivate myself while I do chores. I try to do that. Like when I work out, I put on like Traitors or something and try to, go about all of it. But I always end up getting like, what's the freaking word? Like, I always end up stopping what I'm doing and just sitting and watching it. So I started listening to music. But then I'm always just like, if a sad song comes on, I'm like, this ain't the vibe. And I'll sit and like skip music until I get the next one. And that's like an ongoing thing. So, but it usually helps when I FaceTime my friend and I just work out and we just talk nonsense. You're bored in house and house bored. Absolutely. You sound like my dad. He says that all the time. Absolutely all the time. Because, I don't know. In the wintertime up here, there's nothing to do. Besides, there's skiing and snowboarding and stuff, but I haven't had the time to go and do that. And it's too hot today. I think everything's melting. So, what do they... do? Call it body doubling or something? What do they do? Body doubling? Like, you mean like FaceTiming? Or like... I don't know. I don't... Because when you say body doubling, okay, having someone else to keep you company to get something done. I didn't know that was a thing. Like I thought, I don't know. It just helps me. I didn't know that was like a... I don't know. There's a title to it or whatever. Do a lot of people do that? I don't know. It's kind of having someone there to keep you... I'm so out of whack today, like, with my words, but just keep you, like, I don't know, accountable, hold you accountable. I've heard it on TikTok, but I'm sure I'm using the wrong phrase. You're good. I do that sometimes, too, when I find out, like, things that pertain to me through TikTok, but I end up trying to do my own research before. I'm not going to self-diagnose myself by any means on TikTok, but... yeah, I find a lot of that on here. I feel like some of it is more hurtful than helpful because there's a difference between, like, I don't want to invalidate anybody, but, like, people with trauma, and then there's other videos that are like, if you blank this, you have trauma. And it's like, that's not really how it works, and you're really, like, broadly shoving that on people, and it just kind of invalidates people who actually have trauma. Like, I don't know, there's cool things with TikTok, and there's also like, okay, that's a bit much, but yeah, so it's nice when people, like, seeing people who can kind of advocate for themselves and, you know, do their research and everything. It's pretty nice, but I don't know, I feel like we're all chronically online anymore. So it is what it is. But, okay, so the next topic that is on the list is music. I don't know what kind of music you guys listen to. I listen to legitimately everything. I would always say I listen to everything but opera. But I watched the Phantom of the Opera, the 25th anniversary version on YouTube a couple months ago, and absolutely fell in love. And so now I can't really say I don't listen to opera because I really love that whole soundtrack. It's phenomenal. To the point where, like, I don't know if you guys, like, I'm going to do the TikTok thing like I was just talking about, but I do know I have something, or, like, feel like I have something called collective effervescence. And it's, like, when certain things, like, when everyone feels, like, connected or something, I don't know, when it feels like such a moment, like, during concerts and stuff, or, like, Broadway plays or something, it, like, gets me emotional, and it could be, honestly, almost anything. It doesn't have to be, like, sad or whatever. Like, I will start getting emotional, and it's, like, when something, like, is so powerful, or, like, it just feels like everyone's, you know, having a moment where we all, like, feel just connected and everything. It's just, like, I always, it's so hard not to, like, get choked up. Love Phantom of the Opera, but I haven't listened to other opera. Same. So that's when it's like, okay, is it... I believe that's opera. I don't know if that counts as, like, true opera or anything like that, because I'm not in the opera, you know, like, music side of, you know, all that. So I'd like to think it's, I don't know, close enough. Yeah, my favorite song is Point of No Return. I will listen to it with my headphones, and these have, like, a bass boost. I will turn them all the way up, have the bass boost, so I can hear, like, the cellos and everything, and I'm just like, like, it just hits. It's so good. So yeah, I really like the Phantom of the Opera. I don't watch too much Broadway, but there is a few plays that I have watched, like Hamilton. Newsies will always be a favorite of mine. I got to see Finding Neverland with my school, on Broadway. That was really awesome. Oh, Beetlejuice, obviously, that's a great one. Haven't seen many others. But I would like to. I don't know. I think it would be cool to do like something on Broadway at some point in life. That's like kind of a lot to ask or assume, but that'd be so much fun. Hello, how are you? Hi. Good. That's good. I am also doing good. But in terms of music, you were on my laptop. Sorry. Okay. In terms of music, let me open my Spotify. I can go on and on about this, about music, and who I listen to and everything. I'll try to keep it short, but usually that means I'm going to go on a rant for quite some time, so I'll try not to. But, what have I been listening to most lately? Noah Khan, I've been listening to quite a lot. I don't know if anybody's listened to his Fenway Park. I love anything I can sing terribly loud in my car. Same. Absolutely same. I love to do that, and then I'll get to like a red light, and I'll just be like, oop, like turn it down. So yeah, but I'm always singing in my car. I remember one point in the morning, I was at the gas station, I got in my car, and there was a good song on, so I was singing it, and I didn't realize someone I went to school with was parked next to me, and their mom was like, who's that guy, like, just talking to themselves in their car, like, and she told me later on at school, I was like, no, I was singing a song, like, I was not talking to myself. It was just a really great song, but I feel like I always look like I'm just yelling to myself, but I'm just screaming song lyrics. Sometimes I do embarrass myself and down in the school pickup line. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. But like, I don't know. People take life too seriously, so at least you're enjoying yourself. I don't think I've ever passed someone on the road where I've seen them singing in the car. Like, I feel like not a lot of people do it, but I feel like everyone does. But I've never seen anything. I don't know. I've never seen anybody else, passing on the highway or, anything, and them, like, singing. Everyone's always just, like, straight-faced driving. I don't understand how they can do that. I don't know. I always gotta be listening to something or... Sorry, I got to text someone real quick. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. Me and my friend, we were driving back home at one point, and we were, like, full on, like, like, air drumming the whole thing, and there was a car that passed us, and they were, like, completely laughing at us, like, full neck turn, like, looking at us, and I don't know, I thought it was just funny. Like, at least we made their day. Like, we were jamming. So, but yeah, there's been a time where I'm just like, okay, I gotta pay attention to my driving a little bit, because, yeah. Okay, so music, we talked about that a little bit. I don't know how deep into that I'll get, but, pets. Do you guys have any pets? I grew up, like, while growing up, I had a couple pets. I had a cat at one point, which was, like, the smartest cat ever. Like, it was crazy. But I have not had, like, my own pet since I was kind of a kid. So, but if I don't know what I would get. I thought about another cat, but I also I like unique sort of cats. Have you guys ever seen, like, those bunnies that are, like, house trained? I want, like, a giant rabbit in my house that just kind of hops around. Like, I think that would be the best. We have 3 dogs. Do not recommend. Yeah, if I were to get a dog, I watched one movie with my sister one time. It's called Age of Adeline. And there's this one called Ruby, like, what is it? Wait, I gotta look this up. What's the dog and age of Adeline? I think a Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, and it's like the smaller dogs with like the floppy ears. Cutest thing ever. Absolutely. So I'd probably do that. So that with a bunny. What else? Sorry, there's like a noise. I don't know if my dad's home or not. I just hear like banging going on over there. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what else I'd get. Oh, my dad is home. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, books. Next is books. I don't know if you guys read any books, but I do. I absolutely love reading. I used to read for like hours at a time in high school. I remember one time I got out of high school, and started reading when I got home around like 4, and I didn't stop reading. I finished 2 books. I didn't stop reading until I think 7:30 in the morning, but I was going through it at the time, so I think I was just like zoned in on this like one topic or this one setting in this book, and I was just like, I'm just gonna drown everything away into this one book. So I love reading though. Like, but my only downfall is like I hold my phone up super close to my face, and I used to have like perfect vision, and now I have to wear glasses because I can't see far away. So that kind of ruined it for me, but I still read anyway. Okay. We're almost out of topics. I don't want to talk about the weather, so I'm looking. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate that. You don't have to, because we're kind of running out of things to talk about. I guess, okay, last topic. I don't know how... it's just... Okay, cool. One topic. I see it mentions, like, superheroes, but... So that opens up the question, like, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would always say, as a kid, like, wanting to fly. I remember, like, I was in my bedroom when I was like a child, and I was like, started like crying because I wanted to fly so bad. So that was always my dream, is to fly. But then I realized, okay, if you could have like any superpower, like I would choose to know the answer to everything, because then I can ask myself, how could I get myself to fly? And I know how. So I feel like in knowing everything, as long as like it doesn't like impair me to the point where I'm like, I don't know, like there's so much knowledge going on where I'm just like unable to function, I would choose that, as you know, as long as that doesn't happen. But you're absolutely empath. Are you sure? Is that like where you like feel like things deeply? Let me look this up, because I hear a lot about that, and I never knew what I was, like an empath or clairvoyance and stuff. I'm gonna look it up. Would you say you're an empath? Okay, empath is online learning modes. No, that's not right. And I looked up empath. What the fuck? Okay, empath. A person with the paranormal ability to apprehend the mental or emotional state of another individual. I do understand that completely. I feel like I always put myself in other people's shoes when considering things. But I think that's a good thing to have. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I know, I feel like everyone should be able to do that. Well, I don't assume, because there are people who, like, can't, like, mentally actually do that because they have, like, a certain condition. But, like, I feel like for the general, like, public, I would hope people can, like, think how their decisions affect others. But I know there's some people who, like, think about it way deeper. Clairvoyance. I'm gonna look up what that is. The supposed faculty of perceiving things or events in the future beyond normal sensory contact. I don't know. I feel like everyone has things like that. I mean, that just sounds like intuition and, like, feeling like the vibes, you know? Like, if you don't like someone because you're like, no, you got a weird vibe, you know? I know I definitely got that. That I feel like when I first meet someone, I can kind of be like, So, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what the other one is. There's the empath, there's clairvoyance, and then... Yeah, absolutely. No problem. Okay. I'm going to carry on with just going down this list. I'm going to head out for dinner. You have a good night. Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. I just seen this on the list, and I feel like we need to talk about this. It says, what does your name mean? And I remember me and some coworkers at the time were looking up our names in, like, the Urban Dictionary, and everyone was getting, like, super deep meanings and things like that. And then we looked up my name, Caspian, and I was like, okay, what does it say? And it literally just means white. There's no other meaning to it. Not a single other meaning to it. I looked in a lot of places, just says white. So, that's it. I thought there would be something deeper there, but there's not. Hey, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I like all the TikToks you repost. I mean, you could probably tell. I think it notifies you if I like them. I like a lot of them. They're really good. But how are you doing? I hope good. Not to get on the topic of weather, but how was the weather down in Hawaii? I would love to know, because I'm jealous all the time. Today, it's a high of 45, I think. Feels really warm for a Michigander, at least at this time of year, so that's nice. Okay, this question is, do you know your astrology sign? How about your birth chart? So I do know my astrology sign. I am an Aries, and I always feel weird, like, saying that, because I think some people right off the bat think, like, how Aries are, like, mad all the time or angry, which maybe some, but I don't think I'm an angry person at all. Like, it's really hard to make me angry. I don't know. So I'm an Aries for sure, not the toxic kind. If I'm able to, say that for myself. And then my moon is a Cancer, and then my rising is a Leo. So, yeah, for anybody who's into astrology. Okay, this question on here is, do you have any tattoos? I don't know. Do you have a tattoo? I don't know. I don't think we've talked about that before. I currently have 6 tattoos. I got one on my ankle. It's kind of cliche. It's a little, like, you guys can't see. It's like a little 4-leaf clover. I got it in Florida with my mom. She has a matching one. Not the same type of clover. It's like more of a heart one. I like realistic sort of tattoos, so I got, like, kind of a realistic 4-leaf clover on my ankle. And then I have a like a flame tattoo on the back of my neck. I got a David Bowie tattoo. I have an X on my lower stomach. Is that it? No. Oh, and then I have 2 on my thigh. I got a boomerang that says Karma. I really like that. And then and up here I have a song lyric. So yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. Hi, how are ya? Hope you're doing good. We were just talking about tattoos. I don't have enough. So, that's been it. Do you guys have any tattoos? I only have, like, little ones. I want to get, like, my legs filled. So there's a couple. I want to get, like, big ones on my thigh. Or my thighs. And, you know, other placements, obviously. But I'm great. How are you? And I feel that I'm 22 and counting. That must be so nice. I'm jealous. I'm doing good. I'm just really bored. So I'm on here, but in terms of the day, it went really well. So just got out of work. But yeah. Like I said, I'm jealous. We don't have like a lot of great tattoo shops around here. We have one that just opened up that is actually phenomenal. They're called Heritage Tattoo, and I went there the other day to get a piercing fixed because the other place I went, they gave me too small of a bar, and so it was like pushing in the top of my ear. So I went there, and they like set you up. They have everything, like all the tools that they use, like they get the piercings and everything out. They put it in this like surgical, I don't know, container thing, and they put it in this machine, and it completely sanitizes it and like heats it up to like 300 something degrees. It was insane, but it was the best experience I've ever had at a tattoo and piercing shop in my life. Like they really go above and beyond. Like, I don't know, it was awesome. So I want to go there for more piercings and tattoos and stuff, but the only thing is the tattoo style that they do is like more like American vintage, and I don't have any tattoo ideas in that style, so I don't know, but piercings for sure. So how many piercings do you have? I got these are not real gauges, because I can't commit to those yet. So I got the first holes done. I got the second holes done. I got a cartilage, and then I just got a new kind of helix over here. I've had a bar before, but that got infected because it was done wrong. And I don't have the anatomy for a bar. Like, if I were to actually retry a bar, I would need to, like, get a bar and then a piece that goes in the back of my ear like a helix instead of going right across, because my ears are way too small, I've been told. So what can you do? But I would love to get a bar. I love my gauges. I used to wear the fake ones and just went for it one day. Really? I've thought about it, but I don't know if it's like, maybe I just have commitment issues. But I don't know if it's like, it's me, you know? I want to be able to, like, I don't know, later down the line, maybe mess with them with other sort of piercing ideas. And I don't know if I'll be able to do that with gauges. I don't know. You have 17 piercings? That's awesome. That's crazy. All on, like, your face? Or is it, like, some people have, like, back piercings and things like that. Some people really go all out. I do want to get more piercings in my ear, though. I have I got 4 more planned just for my upper ear. And then I want to get another one. Like, I want to get one of those that go all the way around. I think that would be dope. I forgot what those were called. But they just cost a lot to do. Especially when you get, like, the correct jewelry and everything afterwards. And then, obviously, tipping, like, the piercer and everything. The other day, I spent $87 to get this one fixed. And it's just kind of one of those things you're like, ugh. But there's no biggie. Money will always come back. So, but still hurts sometimes. But I'm saving up for a guitar, so this week I finally get to buy my dream guitar that I've been looking at. It's only like $400, which is a lot, but like compared to like some real professional guitars, it's pretty cheap. So, but it's called a D'Angelico, and on the neck, it like, I don't know how to explain it, but the print mimics like the Empire State Building from New York, and I absolutely love New York, so I'm really excited to get that. My electric guitar string, the E string broke the other day, so I gotta fix that. So there's that. But okay, I have a list in front of me of just topics, so I'm gonna just keep looking, see if we find a good one, and a few more. Yeah. Oh dang, that's cool. I found out my coworker has a license for piercings, like she can do them. And I was like, oh my god, dude, why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because she was like, yeah, I'll do them for you. And I was like, dude, that could have saved me so much money. So I just got to find where to buy the jewelry from. But it saves you money, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you got to buy the starter jewelry that has like a longer bar and things, so like the swelling doesn't get too much and, it causes issues. And then you got to buy the jewelry afterwards, after it's done healing, like the kind that you want. And so, like, there's so much that goes into it, like, money-wise. But, I mean, it's worth it, to me. But, like, God, when you don't really have that, just go spending. It's pretty rough. Especially if it gets infected and stuff. It's like, okay, I just spent how much money for this now needing to heal and close? That sucks. Okay. not to be a Debbie Downer or anything. But out of my piercings and my tattoos, I would say that when I got the bar done, since he did it wrong, like he went up here fine, but like when he went to this side of my ear, he went to the back of my ear instead of like, I don't know, the side or whatever, because it's like way too small. It was probably the worst pain I've ever went through in terms of like tattoos and piercings and stuff. Like, it was awful. Especially like the healing process. It sucked. And obviously it never got better since it got infected. But out of like all my tattoos and everything, it was the absolute worst. And I like have a tattoo on my stomach and upper thigh and crap, and yeah, I don't know. That was rough. Especially with my gauges. I have like 50 pairs, some small sizes I never really. Dude, yes. I didn't even think about that. I do see some gauges though that like tempt me to do gauges, only because like when there's some really cool ones on the inside, it's like it looks like nature, like there's either like little mushrooms or like trees and like things like that. It's like you can really like deck them out, so those are awesome. But I don't know, maybe someday, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think they look dope for sure. So there's the encapsulated ones. Love them. Do you have some? Yeah, if that's what they're called. Those are amazing. So love looking at those. Okay. Okay, we have scrolled down the list of topics. I didn't really use any of them. So let's look for the next one. I have a lot of crystal ones. I do have one clear pair with moss ones. Whoa, that's sweet. I've seen some of the crystal ones too. Is it the real crystal, or is it kind of like just look alike? I got this one done, like I said, at the Heritage Place, and they either had like opal and things like that, or this one's a tiger's eye, because all the rest were like diamonds and stuff, which that's fine, but it's just not me. So I got a tiger's eye top. So I think that's pretty dope. Hopefully, if it works, if it's like truly tiger's eye, maybe it'll give me some confidence throughout the day. So they say tiger's eye brings confidence. Who knows? Yes, and they're so heavy, little price, but worth it by. Yeah, I feel that. I actually have a lot of crystals to be completely honest, I have this whole container of crystals, and every day I'm just like, what do I feel like carrying around? And I'll just kind of go around, pick a random one up, and be like, okay, you're staying with me for the day in my pocket. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they do cost a lot as like when you get to a point. I don't have any like actual big crystals just because it's so much. But anyway, oh gosh, I have to text someone back. So I'm gonna go real quick actually because it's really important. Hey Cheryl, see, me too. But I'm so sorry. I just realized I have to text someone back. It's really important. So I have to go. But I appreciate you guys stopping and talking. It's been fun. So, help me pass some time as well. So, anyway, take care. Drink some water. Have fun. And yeah, see you guys later.